Hi everyone, it's Miss Victoria from the Ridgewood Library. I have with me a little friend here. It's my little rubber ducky bath toy. We are going to have a story time about bath time today. So I brought some things that we might need for a bath. So like I said, here's my rubber ducky. I have another friend to join him. I also have these cool stackable boats that also link together. Pretty cool. So they can float together in the tub if they don't keep coming apart. And of course I have my towel. And last but not least, my bubble bath. And of course, a good story helps too. So let's start with our first one called Casey in the Bath. This is by Cynthia D. Felice. It's a pretty funny story. One summer day, there was a knock at the door. Casey and his mother both went to answer it, and there on the porch stood a strange little man. In his hand was a large, squashy-looking suitcase. "Hello," he said, with a grin that made his mustache curl. "I'm your Ambrosial Products representative." He reached into his suitcase, took out a bottle, and held it up. "Could I interest you in our amazing new bath soap?" Casey frowned. "No," he said. "Well," said Casey's mother, "it's guaranteed to make taking a bath a thrilling experience," the salesman said, winking at Casey. "Fat chance," said Casey. But his mother said, "I'll try anything that might get Casey into the tub," and she bought a bottle. That night, Casey was watching television. His father said, "Turn off the TV now." "I've got your bath all ready for you, Casey." "Aw, Dad, do I have to?" Casey asked. Casey's father didn't answer. He just folded his arms across his chest and looked at Casey. Casey knew that look. He got up and went down the hallway and into the bathroom. He took off his clothes, climbed into the tub, and looked around for the soap. "Guess I'll have to use this new stuff Mom bought today." Casey squirted 3 globs of green goo into the water. Immediately, huge green bubbles began to form. "Neat," said Casey. He popped the biggest bubble. Guess what? Out came a green creature. "Erp, erp, erp, erp," the creature said, grinning at Casey and pointing to the other bubbles. "Oh," said Casey, "okay," and he began popping all the bubbles. Out of each one came another green creature. Some were big, some were small, some were girls, and some were boys. They were all friendly, in a gooey sort of way. They climbed all over Casey as he sat in the tub. They slid down his arms into the water. Then some of the bravest ones climbed way up to the top of his head, dove off, and landed in the water with a tremendous splash. The not-so-brave ones got as far as the tip of his nose and dove from there. That tickled. Then they played hide-and-go-seek. One hid behind Casey's left ear, another hid between his toes, one hid in his belly button. That really tickled. Just then, Casey's mother appeared at the bathroom door. "Are you still in the tub?" she asked. All the green creatures quickly swam under Casey's legs. His mother looked at Casey and her eyes grew wide. "You washed everywhere. That salesman was right. This stuff is amazing. Then Casey's mother leaned over the tub. Now let's get you rinsed off. It's time for bed, she said, and she pulled the plug. All the bathwater and all the green creatures were getting sucked down the drain. Wait, Casey cried, don't leave. Will you ever come back? Burp, 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 answered the creatures, pointing at the bottle. Grinning and waving, they slid down the drain. Casey's mother was looking at him strangely. What are you talking about, honey? She said, I'm not going anywhere. Never mind, Mom, said Casey. Can I take a bath again tomorrow night? The next night, Casey squirted 3 globs of green goo into the water. Big green bubbles started to form again, and Casey began popping. Hi, guys! Blurp, blurp, blurp. They played Capture the Flag and King on the Mountain. Casey's washcloth was the flag, and Casey was the mountain. The next night, Casey brought his lock blocks into the tub. He built towers and castles and ships for his friends to play on. The night after that, he brought in his entire dinosaur collection, and all the green guys played cave creatures. The following night, he brought his cassette player and all his tapes into the bathroom, and everybody boogied in the tub. But the night after that, the bottle was empty, sadly. In the morning, there was a knock at the door. Casey ran to answer it, and guess who it was? It was that same Ambrosio Products representative. I just happened to be in the neighborhood, he said. You have any more of that green stuff? Casey asked eagerly. No, the man answered. Casey's face fell. However, could I recommend some of our fantastic new purple toothpaste? It's guaranteed to make brushing your teeth a thrilling experience. He winked at Casey. Casey's mother looked doubtful. Purple toothpaste, she said. I don't know. But Casey shouted, We'll take 10. He grabbed a tube of toothpaste, ran to the bathroom, and squirted a long purple blob onto his brush. Large purple bubbles started to form. And Casey began popping. That's the end. Wasn't that a silly story? And how funny would it be if little creatures came out in the tub to play with you while you were taking a bath from all those bath bubbles? So silly. I hope you enjoyed that story. I thought it was a funny one. And I have one more for you, and then I would like to sing a song together. This book is called Taking a Bath with the Dog. This is by Scott Mention. The full title of this book actually is Taking a Bath with the Dog and Other Things That Make Me Happy. So we can think about that while we're reading. I miss your smile today, Sweet Pea. What would make you happy? Poor little person. Not very happy today. I don't know. What makes you happy? Taking a bath. That's what the little dog thinks anyway. What makes you happy? Counting. See, the man is counting the rings on the tree stump. That can tell you how old the tree is. What makes you happy? Running around. That's what the rabbit enjoys. And what makes you happy? Look at this guy with all his feet. Shoes make him happy. That makes sense. And what makes you happy? Playing with my hair. She's got a lot of hair to play with. And what makes you happy? Digging. What makes you happy? Stripes. See, the man's wearing stripes and the cat has stripes as well. What makes you happy? See, the bat likes to sleep upside down. That's what makes him happy. And what makes you happy, Mr. Moon? Smiling. That makes me happy too. Oh, she's thinking. Sweet Pea, you're smiling. Did you find out what makes you happy? Yes. I'm happy when I tickle my baby brother, jump rope, slurp spaghetti, look at my reflection, bake cookies with faces, ride my bike, dance with my shadow, play dress up, chew peas one at a time, make a wish, sit in my dad's chair, blow bubbles, stay up late, paint on eggs, drink tea with grandma, play drums, make faces, hold my breath underwater, pretend I'm a monster, swim at night, stick finger puppets on my toes, sing, lick sprinkles off ice cream. It's a really good long list of things that make her happy. And there's more. And I'm happy when I'm taking a bath with the dog. Speaking of taking baths, that would make it really fun too, wouldn't it? Mom, you're smiling. You must be happy too. Moms are always happy when their children are happy. And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed that story. It sure made me happy. And I hope you have lots of things that you can think of that make you happy. So to end off our story time, I thought we would sing If You're Happy and You Know It. All right, ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Maybe you can't see my feet, but you can hear me. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! I hope you have a very happy, wonderful day. And my little ducky toys say goodbye. Until next time, my friends, have a great day.